Good evening, everyone, and a ho, ho, ho to you. Hope your day has been very bright. Let me show you my scene of the day, y'all. Oh, I don't think my scene of the day is... Oh, that doesn't look clear at all. I don't know what happened. I think it's got to do with my television. After all, that television is almost 11, going on 11 years old. Matter of fact, it will be 11 years old in June or July. I think June. So it's about 10 and a half years old. And earlier today when I was watching the TV, this same television right here, this is a Vizio, it had a little tiny picture like this. I was like, what is going on? And then when I turned to my local stations, it was a regular full-size picture, everything looked cool. And so I said, well, it must have something to do with the Fire Stick. But I had went, you know how you go to the menu on your, television, your TV remote. So I went to my menu and I tried to switch things around. I even unplugged the... I guess that's as good as I'm going to get. I tried to unplug the Fire Stick and restart it. You know how they do to restart it and everything like that. And lo and behold, it was the same old scenario, and I had to keep adjusting it. I don't know. So I finally got it like this. So I said, well, since it's like that, I better leave it alone, let it go. And hope it don't conk out before, the night's over. But I was in bed anyway, y'all. Matter of fact, I got my jammies on right about now. Well, actually, this doesn't even go with these jammies. As you can see, it's a different... Well, no, you can't really hardly tell. But this is the jacket, the shirt. And the other one is the pants that goes to the jammies. Oh, here's one, y'all. This one looks much better. Let's see if I can turn this one. This is a fireplace. See that? That's much better, right? Well, it's a Merry Christmas. And it's a nice fireplace. I just love the way it looks. Very relaxing. And I do believe it has Christmas carols are probably playing in the background, as is with most of all these holiday scenes. So is everybody doing all right in this cold weather? I'll tell you right about now, it is... Let's see, I got so much junk on my desk, y'all. Let's see, I can't see that without... Let's see. Right now, it's 15 degrees. But you know what? My granddaughter just left here. And I went to the door. That was my first rodeo, going to the door, because I refuse to go outside when it's like this, because I want all my heat to stay right in the house with me. And I walked out there because I said, okay, well, since she's here, I'm going to check my mailbox, because I don't think I checked it yesterday either. Wow, bitterly cold, y'all. It is so cold. I don't even know why anybody would want to go out. But my granddaughter came over here, and let me show you what she brought her grandmother. Look at that. I hope you can see it. Give me mine while I'm living. Do not buy me no flowers after I can't smell them. And that's what she brought me these. I was like so surprised. But aren't they beautiful? I don't know what they are. There's a variety, I think, different ones in here. But that was very sweet of her. Very sweet. Look at those. Those are beautiful right there. Yeah. And so I appreciate that. I told her, she's the only one that thinks about me, or so it seems. And so, anyway, I guess they'll last. And I think I maybe probably need to change the water. I don't know, because they look kind of, unless that's the color of the vase. No, I think that's the color of the water. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. We shall see later on when I get off the video. So, I guess Santa Claus must be on his way by now. Ooh. Trying to cover up this ugly shirt I got on under here, y'all. Oh boy, everything is so big. I mean, it's like wrapping around me twice. But I could have, when I bought this shirt, I could have bought a smaller size. I got this one from Walmart. So are the stockings hung up by the chimney with care? Are the gifts wrapped? Are marshmallows roasting by the fire, y'all? What are y'all doing right about now? It's too cold to go outside now. I'm telling you right now. If you haven't done your shopping by now, shame on you. Because, honey, you're going to have icicles. I'm telling you, icicles really good. You're going to have some nice size icicles. Because, brutally cold, even in my house. But, my heat has been coming on. That's how I can tell that it's real cold. My heat just keeps coming on. Coming on. Come on. It go off for a little while. Right back on. Right back on. That's how cold it is. But this apartment is loose. I got things stuck up here by the window. I put boxes over there in front of my plants because there was some air coming. As you could see, those are my plants over there. I have two plants over there. One down there on the floor. Well, actually, this one here, but it's not, that's like swamp grass right there. But I got boxes over there to block some of the air that's coming in from the door, on my plants. Try to make sure that they don't, get too cold because this, I believe, is the coldest day of the year. And I didn't want them to go dying on me. I started to move them. But I said, I don't feel like moving them. And so that's when this brilliant brainstorm, went off in my head. Light bulb, should I say. I said, okay, all I got to do is put these boxes down there. Because they can stand some cold. But when it gets brutally cold like it is now, and then, you got the air coming in through the door, I don't know if they could take it or not, y'all. And so I took care of that. And matter of fact, when my granddaughter came by here, I was in my bed. That's why I got on. I'm making sure I'm warm. And I got on my socks. Yeah. Head to toe. Oh, yeah. And I got a lot of blankets on my bed. I was still, how you're just sitting up and you're cold. And I could, even though I got a sheet up to the door, air still coming through here from somewhere. I don't know from where. And I had the heaters on while I was sitting up. Then I turned everything off. I said, I'm going to get in the bed. That'll solve everything. And so when as soon as I lay down in bed, ding dong. I'm like, is that Santa? I thought it was Santa. I said, Santa has come early. And I look out my window, and it's my granddaughter. So I had to jump up. All I had to do was put this on. That was it. And I went on to the door. And matter of fact, she ain't been too long left. I figured, hey, I might as well say, make my video, my Vlogmas number 24, as long as I'm up. And that way I don't have to worry about getting up, making it later on. Because once I'm in bed, I think, I don't know, I might get up and eat something. I don't know. Because I ate lunch kind of late. It must have been about 1:30 or 2 when I had lunch. What time is it? Yeah. 1:30 or 2 o'clock when I had lunch. And I don't want, I don't want to be up late at night making no video. So I said, since I'm up and I'm already, all I had to do is put my Santa hat on. And I put my Santa hat on, and I'm ready for my sleigh, y'all. I'll tell you. I look for a good movie on Netflix and call it a day. And my granddaughter says she might bring me a pet plate tomorrow. She's cooking roast beef and Oh, she cooking sweet potato pie, which I still got a pie left up there in my freezer from Thanksgiving. And she says her significant other is baking a turkey. And I don't know what else. She's probably going to make some mac and cheese or something like that. I don't know what she's going to make. But she's a good cook, by the way. She's a very good cook. And so she said she might bring me a plate. But I don't want her to come way over here to bring me no plate. You know, because I still got my chicken and noodles in there. I made a great big old pot of chicken and noodles yesterday. As a matter of fact, that's what I had for lunch. And if I eat dinner tonight, that's what I'm going to have for dinner. I don't care about the chicken. Just give me the noodles. I'm good to go. Because that chicken, matter of fact, I don't usually eat a lot of the chicken. I just want the flavor of the chicken. And that chicken was kind of stringy. It must have been old because it was like I said last night, it was a huge chicken breast. It's so big. And I ate a little bit of, but you know, like I said, give me the noodles. And make me a bowl, not a bowl, but a plate of noodles. And the more I talk about it, the more I feel like I might want some noodles right about now. But I could eat it right now. It's only 4 o'clock. Wait a minute. What time is it? I do believe it is 4 p.m. Eastern. 4:22 p.m. Eastern time. And I don't want to, eat too early because that may be up in the middle of the night talking about I'm hungry. I don't know if I ever showed y'all this, but this is something my brother gave me years ago. It's got like a radio. I think I might have showed it to you before. You have to crank it up. And you've got your light, you got your radio. Well, I guess you got to crank it along than that. This thing's been laying around for years. And it has a radio on here. I think it's a AM, FM. Let me double check now. Don't give me the line on Christmas Eve. Let me see. Oh, shucks. I can't even read that. Yeah, it's a little tiny right. But anyway, that's the radio down there, the switch for it. And you wind it up like that and you got light. But you got to line it up. I guess the longer you wind it, the longer you have your light. You know, the light will stay on longer. See how short it was because I ain't winding it up that long. But it still works after all these years. That's my brother that lived in, wait a minute. Maybe this is the tuning. I don't know, y'all. I think that's the tuning part right there. And that is the decision maker. I guess the switch for what you want. I don't know, y'all. I guess I'm going to have to figure that out all over again because, like I said, the thing has been laying in my drawer for a long time. But being that it's so cold, you know, they was talking about power outages and stuff. And they already had, I forgot how many power outages and stuff that they've already had, and uprooted trees, you know, from the wind. And, you know, it was a lot going on. But I just thank God that it didn't happen here. And so, like they say, be prepared if the lights go out, because I can't be in the dark, y'all. But I've got lights, you know, I got my flashlights, and I got my stick-up lights, and I got my little light like these. I think I got batteries in both. See? I keep these over here so I can see, you know. That's right here. And I got another one in my bedroom. And these are, I don't know if they're stick-up lights. The bottom came off this. Look at that. They take 3, and then they got the audacity to take 3 AAA AAA batteries. And The other light that I just showed you, that one takes double A batteries, but it only takes two. And the one in my bedroom takes two. And I have flashlights, but there's no batteries in the flashlights. But I got candles. You know, I'm good. I'm good. I got candles, just so I don't be in the dark. I'm all right. And I got a radio here, if I need to listen to something, I can listen to this. You know what? I have a little TV too. I don't know if I've ever showed you my little TV. I have a little TV with a little about this. It takes, I think, six double A batteries. But it eats them batteries. It burns them up. It burns them up. Believe me, y'all. But it had a good picture now. I don't know if it still works. And I don't know how many double A batteries I got left, because I would probably have to take some out of take some batteries out or something to make up enough to go into that little TV. Which I ain't gonna do I'm not gonna do all that. And hopefully my lights don't go out. Let's keep our fingers and our toes crossed, y'all. Because your old girl don't like being in the dark now. I tell you right now. She gets nervous. The darker it gets, the nervous you get. There ain't no light nowhere. No, can't do. But I got candles. I got pillow candles and candles in the jar, and I ain't worried about it. Not the least little bit. Not being in the dark overnight anyway. But I am gonna. You know what I couldn't figure out? My flashlight, the one, the regular long flashlight like that, I couldn't figure out, does it take D batteries or does it take C? Because I was going to order some batteries from Amazon the other day. But I didn't, never did order it because I never figured out what size to get. So, I think it might be D. It might be D. Seemed like it was D. And it seemed like I had some C batteries that I had before that was too small. I'm going to go with the D. But I would hate to order some D batteries. I got about 3 or 4 flashlights in there. I don't know what. I think they're all the same size, though. But I'm certainly not going to worry about that tonight. But if it gets cold, keeps getting cold like this, there's a possibility that the lights might go out. Which we have our electricity is underground over here in this complex. It's underground, nothing on the street, no cable on the street. Everything is underground. And so when they go out, I had it to go out. See, I don't know if I had it to go out here. I can't remember if I had it to go out here, but I had it to go out when I was living in the same complex, but I was on a different street. When I lived over there on the other street, it actually went out. And it was out all night. Sure was. Old girl was sitting up there in the dark, looking. I had my eyes bucked like this. No, I didn't, y'all. But I had an upstairs and downstairs, apartment. And so I was upstairs. I had my candles. I had this, because I had this a long time. My brother gave me this, I don't know how long ago. 10, 12 years ago. Yeah, he gave me that a long time ago. I hope he sees this video and sees that I still got it. The heat went off, y'all. Did y'all hear that? Because it felt like I was talking really loud. Let me see. Whoa, 20 minutes up here, y'all. Well, anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off the video. And I would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And if I don't get back up here again for, before next year, I hope you got everything you wanted for Christmas. And I hope that you and yours and your children, your whole family, I hope you all enjoy your day. And make the best of it, while everybody is, still with us. Enjoy one another. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone.